yesterday I watched both movies, so that was like 4 hours.
We haven't played since the first day.
Yeah. But I do have it downloaded. I'll play today though.
Don't forget, you gotta introduce us. You gotta introduce our names.
What do I do again? I forgot already.
Isn't Jesse a woman's name?
Okay. Why do I agree to do things with you? So then Albert should introduce us.
Oh yeah.
How?
You just gotta.
So this is the Legendary Zip podcast
I'm
with Albert, John, and Jesse.
Well, we can say
Jesse's
our own
last.
names. We can say our own names.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like how
Jesse's
we used to do
last
it.
though.
Why are we changing this up? We haven't done it before.
Yeah, I know. It's just
Are you gonna say something?
yeah.
Okay.
John knows what to say.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I got it.
So I'm just gonna introduce myself and then you guys do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Wait,
Oh.
so okay. Welcome to the Legendary Zip podcast.
Did you
What?
want me to say that or did you
Yeah.
want to say that? Oh, okay. I thought you were going into it.
Thought he was too.
Okay. Welcome to the Legendary Sit Podcast. My name's Albert.
I'm John,
I'm Jesse.
but isn't Jesse a woman's name? I'm so sorry for that cringe. like, he wanted to do that. I don't know why.
Are you gonna have a sound effect like when you stand up? and
Yeah, it's the joke from Kung Pao.
Yeah.
But isn't Betty a woman's name? We're leading up to Kung Pao
Yeah, I guess.
in November.
Yay.
Every episode's gonna have a reference. It's the countdown of the century.
Oh, that sounds fun.
I'm sorry for that, for everyone that had to witness. I don't know why we didn't save it for the Kung Pao episode.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, we can do that. We can do that again.
No.
Did we do this bit before?
Anyway, Fist of Fury, otherwise known as the Chinese Connection. Albert's never seen a Bruce Lee movies before.
I don't think
First
so.
time watching?
Yep.
Then?
Yep.
AKA Jin Woo Men.
Who
Original.
Win Ja.
Oh my goodness. Sorry.
Any expectations going into this after we watched The Big Boss?
Only thing was no expectations. It's just immediately I noticed. Oh, they're dubbing it after they filmed it. It's like, oh, I haven't seen a lot of those movies recently, so it's like, oh, okay, I can adapt to that quickly.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they dubbed it after they filmed it in the last one too.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
They did?
pretty sure.
Well, okay, in English, yes, but in the Mandarin version, I think it's just
No.
really.
Yeah. They're
Okay.
all dubbed over.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah. Bruce Lee doesn't speak until Enter the Dragon.
Okay, I just don't remember
Yeah.
watching Drunken Master because it was
Oh
like
wait,
over
hold up.
10
We're
years
talking
ago.
about Dragon. Wait, I thought we were
Fist of
talking
Fury.
about
Fist of Fury.
the Big Boss.
No,
I'm so confused.
Why are you confused?
I don't know.
we're talking about Fist of Fury.
Well, I mean, I thought we were talking about like the dubbing and the voices, and we're
I
going
haven't seen
back
Big
to-
Boss.
We have.
Yeah, we have. That was the first
We
one we
have?
watched.
Yeah.
Oh, that was. Okay, sorry.
We're all confused here.
I'm confused because I was like dealing with the computer and like communicating with Nicole.
Oh,
And then you two are talking about something I'm not even really listening.
I thought you were talking about Drunken Master.
I thought we were talking about Bruce Lee's voice being dubbed.
Okay,
and that's why I
yes.
went back to Big Boss.
Okay, yes,
Sorry.
I agree with you then.
Bruce Lee was in Drunken
How
Master.
many times have you seen this movie?
This is my least viewed Bruce Lee movie, and I've probably seen it through 4 to 5 times.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
Why is it your least viewed?
because it's my least favorite Bruce Lee movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've seen this a couple times. I honestly don't remember how many times I've seen all of it because a lot of it was when I was younger. And yeah, it was
Least
cool.
favorite Bruce Lee movie?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the more we watch these for the podcast, the more I'm just like, man, these movies weren't that great.
Yeah.
Even worse than the Jackie Chan ones.
Take that back.
All right. Well, rip off the rest of the shirt.
It didn't hurt.
Okay.
Wait, what did you hit the
I
pump?
hit the
Okay. Well, for our drink,
Oh,
we have a Prime. I don't really drink Prime, but the flavor was interesting.
Prime.
Is it? What's the base? Is it water or is it coconut milk? Oh, coconut water. Oh, yeah, water and
Coconut
coconut
milk.
water.
You gotta find the teats on the coconut. It's hard to find the teats.
And it's icy pop flavor.
It's called ice pop.
I'm just
flavor.
gonna ignore this. That just seems to be the best thing to do. Editing
Maybe I am drunk.
He drank
No,
a
it's
little too
just-
much wine. He had another sip when he took it away.
I was drinking on the way over here. Don't tell the cops. No, it's just Jesse being dumb. It's just normal Jesse. I still smell the alcohol.
Me too.
It's very strong.
Yeah, I still smell the alcohol.
Gotta get it out.
Flavor's not bad though. I usually don't like coconut water, but this is pretty good.
This is pretty good. Tastes like a Gatorade flavor.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I don't know which flavor.
Color wise, it looks like
Powerade.
The white
white-
cherry.
yeah. Tastes like it too.
Do you guys feel like it tastes like an icy pop?
It kind of does.
I
yeah,
think so.
like a rocket pop.
Yeah.
Yep. Would you like a try, Nicole?
It's pretty good, and it's cool. You should definitely have some. Just put a hand in. Nicole's hand with the arrow pointed to it.
The mysterious Nicole.
Does she even exist? It's just Andy's brother on the side.
What would you guys rate that?
That's like a 4. I liked it. Not too sweet.
I want a rocket pop. I'll give it a.
We can go to the gas station.
Why are you doing that?
I'll give it a. I'll give it a 5. I had to flip a coin
Yo,
for
this dude
it.
is drunk.
Fake coin.
I'm gonna put a coin.
He's intoxicated. Oh man. A 5, but it's bad.
What?
I would give it.
revolutionary.
I would give it a 4. Yeah, I would drink it again, but I also am not really a big fan of the person that sponsors it. So
Oh yeah, huh?
yeah.
Who sponsored it? My mom.
Your mom.
Did you get the actual name?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
We'll say it after the podcast. I don't even know what you're saying.
Oh my gosh, this dude.
We'll just bleep it. Oh, okay. Okay.
Not the
They had
best.
a
Not the best
fun-
people, Jesse. No.
Anyway,
Are they? Would you say they're bad wrong? Are they badong?
Okay.
this movie has been directed by Wei Lo. The tagline is unstoppable, unbelievable, unbeatable. AKA Jing Wooman. Jesse could not find a budget or a release date.
I saw 100K for the budget.
Okay.
Okay. Release date was 1972.
Yeah.
Year. Release year.
Release date, but this is
The
just-
whole year.
the
it was
whole year
released.
was released.
The whole year was Bruce Lee.
They released a minute a day.
Oh baby, that's
It has a runtime of 1 hour and 47 minutes. It's rated R.
Violence and boobies. And blood.
oh.
Mostly the boobies. No box office,
Ketchup.
and we watched it on Vudu. I don't think it's streaming anywhere else. Like
It
when
is. I forgot where. But it's streaming somewhere
Oh.
else.
maybe Tubi.
Or Peacock or something.
I think it's Peacock. And I think it's streaming on Freevee, which is Amazon's free. It's one of the Bruce Lee movies. One of the first 2 is free.
Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and get into our salad sip. It's a 6-word summary of the movie.
All right, I watched this one first
Same.
out of the 2
Me too, actually.
between this and Drunken Master, and I also wrote the Sell That Sip first before we talked about Drunken Master.
Okay.
Just to let you guys know, I got old school kung fu doesn't disappoint.
Okay.
So for me, I still liked this movie. just not as much as Drunken Master, at least kung fu wise. I think story wise, I liked it more.
Liked
go-
it more? Okay.
Right.
I'll go next.
Okay.
Mine is Fury of Fists, but what else? It's along the same lines. Like, he just beats up a lot of people. And
Yeah.
There's no real, like...
Like I haven't seen as much kung fu as many kung fu movies as you, but like this is the first one where I saw a lot of nunchucks being used.
Yeah.
This really made me want to watch Fearless with Jet Li.
I fell asleep during that movie.
Huh?
I fell asleep during that movie.
I mean, this is basically what happens after,
it
quote unquote.
Oh really?
It's
thought
about the same teacher.
I thought it was
Hu and Ja.
the return of Chen Zhen.
Huh?
Like there's an actual like
There's
direct,
no, but like
like
this technically like
interesting. There's a lot of like this has like been repeated like a lot, this storyline. Yeah. So that's it.
Fury of Fist, but what else?
Oh, okay,
With the
okay.
question mark.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. All right. My side of that sip is Bruce Lee expands his acting horizons. I feel like because it's not his voice and it's not dubbed,
This movie had romance. In it.
you can't.
Impossible.
He
The first one didn't.
it doesn't have romance. It just has
Yeah.
sex. If it was dubbed by him, that'd be cool if we got an AI to dub his parts. But I think it would be able to connect a little bit more to him because I feel like I don't know, like him speaking and his mannerisms would have came out better than just some random person voicing him. This was in English, right?
I watched it in Cantonese.
Oh no, it's Cantonese. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Something about the voice. I can hear Bruce Lee's voice in my head, but it just doesn't match up to what is being spoken.
Yeah. The parts I don't like are like some of the noises they use to
Yeah.
intimidate each other.
Yeah.
Like it feels so fake to me. Yeah,
But
like
he does. I think those are taken from his movies.
Okay.
I think, unless all of his voices are just
it
dubbed
just feels
over.
goofy for me.
It does. It's definitely goofy, and so are the like, like those sounds.
The sound
those
effects
are
of the slaps and
very
punches.
bad.
Yeah.
Very bad.
I see them mistimed. I see them. It's just funny to me.
Yeah, yeah. I wish there. So there's the Big Boss and this movie, Fist of Fury. I bought a special version of it from the UK because it had extra features, longer scenes, extended scenes, and I'm missing this one, and I don't know where it's at. And it bugs me every second of my life. It just eats away at my soul. I'm trying to find this movie. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I know on the Big Boss, like they have like 5 different audio tracks for that. They have an English one, they have a Cantonese, they have a Mandarin, they have a different Cantonese, and then they have a rarely released, like very newly released English one. And this one I'm pretty sure had a lot of audio tracks as well. I need to find it.
Okay. We're gonna help you.
I'm
Where's
gonna
your source?
I'm gonna start crying right now. Wait,
You don't have it.
I thought I read it already.
You did, but
Bruce Lee expands his acting
Oh, yeah,
horizons.
that's right, because I made the joke about this one has romance.
Yeah, but I feel like he's also. I mean, it's not.
He has a
great
different
acting,
facial expression in this
but
one.
he's just like the old man.
he kind
and
of
he's the-
smiled.
He kind of
The-
cries.
yeah, like he's definitely a
Why
little
you
bit.
kill my teacher, man?
That I could hear the English
I
in
can
my
hear
head
the English,
too.
yeah. Even though
Why? Yeah, I can hear it in my head, and I definitely watch it in English more, but it's way better in Chinese. Way better. Yeah.
Okay, let's go ahead and rate it then out of 10.
Fist.
Wait, so in the English
Fury.
version, does he dub himself?
No.
Oh, okay.
The only English dub you get of him is Enter the Dragon.
Oh, okay.
And when he's in The Green Hornet and Longstreet,
Okay.
which is a TV show. Not a lot of just his voice.
Out of 10 fists?
I was trying to figure out if I liked this more than Drunken Master or not. Overall,
You can hurt my feelings. It's fine.
well, no, I'm not hurting your
You
feelings.
can hurt my feelings.
I'm gonna hurt John's feelings. No, I'm just kidding.
Why do you like it more? Why?
I think, like, I don't know. I kind of, at least right now, like six, or like a 7.
A
Like-
7?
like the same
It's
amount.
The same amount.
Like I for some parts I like more than the rest for Drunken Master.
Yeah.
I think for the story and the direction, I feel like it's more dramatic with Fist of Fury.
Okay. Me or you next?
I'll go. I'll give it a. I'll give it like a 4, but it's not bad. Like
4,
like,
but
he
not.
just comes in like so. He's just so overpowered in his movies. It's not even fun. Like there's no struggle until he fights the Russian dude, and even then, like there's not even that much. Of a
Right, it's
struggle.
the same fight. He doesn't really.
This dude's out here like chucking people around, making them eat paper. Yeah, the carriage he like picks up and just
Oh,
heaves
that's so
it like
That was
Crazy.
awesome.
This movie makes me want to own
Bruce
a
Lee
rickshaw.
horror film. Oh,
Own a rickshaw.
I do. I want a rickshaw so,
that
bad.
you can lift it around.
No, so I could take Nicole on romantic carpet rides, or like human carriage rides. What? How would you call that?
slave carriage.
It's called a rickshaw.
Rickshaw rides. Have you watched YouTube videos of like people in, I think it's Tokyo, different places, but
Modern day.
yeah, and they'll just be taking you around. And they'll
Yes.
be talking to you.
Yes.
It's so peaceful, so beautiful.
But you're in Arizona.
Yeah, I'm in Arizona.
Where it's like hot. And
Where it's hot, you're only doing this like 6 in the morning.
You pass out on this romantic date.
And then she has to pick you up, put you inside, and then rickshaw you around.
To the hospital. Yeah, he just comes in so overpowered. It, like he just beats everyone up, and it's like you can watch that in any other movie, I guess. Like
No, you can't.
And the dramatic parts are with his friends and family in the dojo instead of with himself mostly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Go ahead, Jesse.
I'd give this. I think the last Bruce Lee movie I gave an 8, and I want to bump that one down because I like this one more than The Big Boss.
I thought you said this was your least favorite.
I know it used to be. I tricked you.
Oh.
It
So
could be least favorite, but still highly rated somehow.
no, it's definitely changed. I think watching it in Chinese has changed my opinion about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I just feel like he has more range in this movie than compared to The Big Boss. I mean, I think the uniqueness of the situation is interesting, like how violent it got and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I feel like he's acting differently in this. He's in a disguise in this one.
Yeah.
It's like the only glimpse you can get into
like 3 or 4.
Yeah. This
come
is
on,
the
guys.
movie only.
That's a little too much.
I'm not saying they're good disguises.
They're not good
You're not
disguises.
gonna give him credit for
I'm
just
saying
wearing
they're
a hat
disguises.
over his head. That's not a disguise.
Another
Like,
one, he has a beard.
Yeah.
You guys are terrible.
I'm not saying they're good disguises.
You
They're
guys are
just like-
disguises.
you're
It's
giving
like a
this guy
glimpse.
more range than he deserves.
I'm not agreeing with Jesse.
I know.
As far as
He put
The
on
ro-
a hat. He's in a disguise.
Well, would you say this? He has more range than Keanu Reeves. Same
Yes.
level.
People just
Yes.
overdo Keanu Reeves like
Yeah.
in general, to where it's just like
he
that
has
guy-
more range than Keanu Reeves. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. And we know how much John loves him.
I got my disguise on, guys.
You gotta smile.
Whoa, who
smile.
are you?
He put glasses on. Here, let me have your glasses. Let me show you my range.
Dude, you put some pants on, you turn your hat forward, different guy.
God, you guys are terrible. I was literally sitting here trying to think of all the disguises he had. And it's literally like he put glasses on, he put a hat on, and then
Yeah.
he has the old. So it's really only one disguise. Don't let these two.
I think there's another
Overdo it.
one. I don't know why I think there's another one.
Newspaper. He's
He's an old man, right?
Yeah, he's the old man.
He's the
That's
old
the
man.
one
It's just-
yeah,
disguise.
that's
It's-
the one good disguise. That's what I'm saying. Rickshaw guy, he has a hat.
Oh, yeah.
Electrician guy. He has a coverall
Yeah, so there's
That's
three.
glasses.
and glasses.
They're not disguises.
I mean, like,
If any, like, be realistic. If anybody just looked at him in those two, like the one with the hat, the guy was drunk out of his mind.
it's
And
pretty
then-
easy to disguise yourself.
And then the one with the glasses is just like no one looks at him, like no one pays him any attention. So
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah, that's why
It
it's so
worked
good.
enough. It worked enough. It was.
That's how lowly people thought of electricians and telephone people and newspaper boys or men.
Don't let these guys do this to this movie. Like,
Some people really love this movie. Like, it's their favorite Bruce Lee movie compared to Enter the Dragon.
that's
I mean,
fine. But like to sit here and say he had 3 or 4 disguises, he had an acting
He
grade.
did.
Just
I'm not
there.
saying they're good
I'm
disguises.
gonna break this mic
It's
right
part
now.
of-
Actually,
You guys are the worst.
he had a white. He had a
don't
white
start.
suit. He had a black suit. He has a. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just
Jeez
kidding.
Louise, man.
But I feel like he has more range in this one than he did in the other one. In the other one, he doesn't really have any range at all. But I feel like he's just. And the first one, you can tell like he's kind of co-starring with James Tien. And this one, he's like he's the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, James.
Jinx. Damn it.
But he's like he's blown up at this point.
Yep.
He's Bruce Lee. The first film, The Big Boss, broke all records. This one broke records again.
Mm-hmm.
How big it was, and it's not great, but it did pioneer movies going forward.
So what's your rating for this?
Yeah.
Have I not said
You
it?
haven't
No.
said it.
You haven't
Oh.
You
decided.
talked about bringing down the
Everything?
Big Boss.
Yeah.
All right. So Big Boss was 8. I'll bring that one down to like. I'll give it a 6.5, and I'll
Okay.
put this one at like a 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You think I was gonna be higher based on my?
Okay.
Just on disguises alone, 10
Did
out
you
of
have
10.
any trivia that you wanted to share? Shut
Um,
up. I hate you.
I can't think of.
That's why they
any-
sit together, okay? Because they act too much like each other. They encourage each
Sometimes.
other.
Oh, I did. There is one trivia. Jackie
Yeah.
Chan's a stuntman in this one.
In this one too?
Yeah,
Nice.
he's a stuntman.
Which
when
one?
When he kicks, is it Suzuki out of the out
Window.
of the doors, out of the windows,
Yeah.
and he's flying through. That's Jackie Chan flying through the air.
I read that one too.
Cool.
So 2 Jackie Chan movies in a row.
Yeah.
All right, then. I'll go ahead and get into the characters. You have Bruce Lee playing Chen Zhen, Nora Miao playing Yuan, James Tien playing Fan, Maria Yi playing Yin. Which one's that one?
The one with braids, I think it is.
Oh, okay.
Was it his fiance or to be fiance?
No,
No,
that was the first one.
Oh,
That
okay.
was Noah Meow.
Nora Miao. Robert Baker playing Petrov and Shikara Hashimoto playing Suzuki.
He's playing a car? No, I'm kidding.
Let's go ahead and talk about this movie. Everything you like, dislike, anything in between. I think this one has like some of the most iconic
Oh yeah.
like scenes and like we already quoted the "Why you killed my teacher, man." Like whenever I think of this movie, that's like the first thing it goes to.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That and then the when he breaks the poster and makes them eat the
Oh
paper.
yeah. Yeah, that's so iconic.
Mm-hmm.
This time it's paper. Next time it'll be glass. Like,
And then they still go and attack like the school, but you know whatever.
But he's not there.
Yeah, but he's not there.
Yeah. But also, I'm guessing the English dub is that much more iconic for you guys.
I mean, it was still pretty good in this one, but
Yeah.
definitely I would say yes, just because
I
I've
can just
seen the
remember it.
English
Yeah.
more. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
like, I think I might have seen this in Chinese one other time, but if so, I don't remember.
I own this movie besides like the collection one that I bought.
Yeah.
I own it like 2 or 3 times.
Mhm.
So I guess I could have watched it in English, but I forgot I had those other copies.
You mean
In Chinese?
Yeah. Oh, I have the whole Bruce Lee Blu-ray DVD collection of it. I have all his movies in 3 different formats. So I'm just dumb, okay? He's just dumb.
Just dumb.
I could have watched this in so many languages. Not in Spanish. I wish in Spanish.
That
Let's
sounds fun, though.
It does sound fun. Porque.
I was trying to think of how to say the whole thing.
How do you say teacher in?
How do you say kill?
Kill?
Something Marte is
Yeah,
dead.
that's dead.
That's dead. Yeah. Thanks for that. But
I don't know.
Something close. Come
Yeah.
on, give me some credit.
Just look up the scene in Spanish.
Muertar.
Muertar.
I'm just kidding. That's not it.
So in the first one, it's the first one. I mean, the Big Boss. They're in Thailand, right? So it's Chinese and Thailandese. How do you
Thai?
Thai? Is that?
I don't know.
I don't know how to say the people.
Are you
of
talking about Thailand or are you talking about Taiwan?
I forgot where it was filmed at. I think it was Thailand.
I have no idea.
The Big Boss.
No idea.
This one, there's Chinese and Japanese actors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I was like, that's crazy because in English, Wu, the translator, is translating English to English. So
that's why, yeah.
it's so bad in English. That always bugged me. And this one, I think there's only speaking Chinese.
They're only speaking Chinese.
Yeah.
They're not changing any languages.
Yeah, but at least in this one, I can understand them, so I can like in English. I'm just like, this is really weird.
Yeah.
And the other one, at least,
Because even the Japanese guys are speaking English in that movie.
yeah,
But in this movie, they're still speaking Cantonese.
you're speaking Cantonese, but the only person that speaks English is a Russian guy.
Well, a couple lines, yeah.
I feel like that's his English dub too. I feel like it is.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
It would be funny if he spoke Russian in the English version.
Yeah. It'd be weird. But yeah, this movie is like more iconic, I think, than The Big Boss, and just the whole story of like his teacher being poisoned
Mm-hmm.
and him like being like the main one, like he was healthy, like how like there's no way he would have died just of natural causes, like something's afoot here.
Yeah. He was mad. He learns
Yeah.
how he gets killed, and he gets more mad.
Yeah, like poisoning the teacher, and like what did they steal this from? JoJo? No, I'm kidding. This came before JoJo.
Or did it?
JoJo references Bruce Lee's Fist of Fury.
You heard it here first, folks. But I'm assuming that's just a common trope in like
Oh, yeah.
every story, even before like in
Even in other cultures. I'm
other
sure.
cultures, like
You kill the master.
biblical times, maybe.
But I mean-
I don't know.
But I mean, this one's definitely more based on what actually happened
Yeah,
to the teacher.
yeah,
Winja, yeah.
Oh, is it? Okay.
yeah. The
He's a
whole
real
like
person,
the whole like start of the movie is like explaining. It's like historical.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it said, but
That's why I said I want to watch Fearless, because that's based off the same guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
and then Legend of Chen Zhen, the Fist of Legend. I can't remember what the
forget.
title was, but it's like it's just the same movie, except I'd say the action is better. Yeah, obviously, as the time goes on, the action gets better, but
Mhm.
people like breaking boards with like their shins and stuff.
Ooh.
Not real boards. Maybe,
Well, yeah,
maybe I don't know.
On
but
screen, it's like,
Yeah.
it seems brutal, right?
Yeah, it seems brutal. Oh man, I just wish Bruce Lee was still making movies.
Yeah, or made
Man,
more.
Made more. He has 4.5 movies to his name.
Yeah.
And that's not enough. Man, that'd be so good.
Yeah, times would have been different.
Times would have been different. We'd have Bruce Lee as president. That's what we would have had.
Dude. Or Bruce Lee as governor of California.
Or Seattle. He would have been in Seattle.
Or, yeah, Oregon or Washington or something.
yeah. Why are you shaking your head?
Well, we got Schwarzenegger as governor of California at one point.
I know that's why you said California, but it's just like I hate you guys.
Why do you hate
Because you
us?
started with president, and then like Albert brought it more to like reality, but it's just like you guys are the worst.
What do you mean?
You encourage
It's
him
a
to act this way.
possibility.
You reinforce his behaviors.
Yeah. Sorry.
I'm a yes man.
The movie's called The Legend of the Fist, by the way.
Oh,
Legend of the Fist?
Yeah, with Donnie Yen.
Yeah. Okay. I thought it had a subtitle to it. Maybe it does.
I think so. I think It's just the translation.
Oh, it's Donnie Yen. It's not
You're talking about this one, right?
yeah.
Yeah, it's Donnie Yen.
I thought it was what's his name? Jet Li.
No, Jet Li's Fearless.
Yeah, it's Fearless. Okay. This has been told by every like big Hollywood.
Yeah.
Okay. I think even Jackie Chan has one. I think so. Pretty sure I've seen one.
Has a movie with
Like this story.
yeah.
I think so. I don't know. I think I like this action better than Drunken Master. Just it's more realistic in a sense. Like they're not doing flips and crazy stuff, and it looks like people are getting punched sometimes. And then just the iconic scene in the dojo with the nunchucks. I don't. It's dumb, but I love it.
Yeah.
Like
That's my favorite part.
every kung fu, like most kung fu old movies are just dumb, but we still appreciate them.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them more than others, but this one's just
Yeah, you don't see
Great.
a lot of weapons usage in, I think, older movies.
they have swords and like bow staffs and stuff like that. You got those
We
But
just
those-
saw a bow staff.
Those
yeah.
are still
Yeah.
more common than
nunchucks.
Nunchucks.
Yeah, it's true. But yeah, just a nunchuck scene and him beating up everyone and him
It's not
challenging the
realistic.
teacher. It's not realistic. He says so in the trivia. Like, if you're going against the sword with nunchucks, like don't attempt that. Like, that's not gonna end well.
Oh, he says that too.
Yeah, that's what he
You're going
says.
against 100 people with nunchucks. That's not realistic either. Like, don't try.
Probably
that.
not.
Yeah,
Eventually, they're gonna stop walking around in a circle and just jump you.
Right, especially when you're striking forward and they're gonna hit you in behind or something. So
Bruce Lee in all his movies has eyes behind his head, just like bam.
Yeah.
Always.
And this is what I'm talking about with like Bruce Lee movies is like he's just so invincible until the end.
to make it dramatic.
Yeah, which
And then he has a
Except
yeah.
for one movie, well, half a movie that was not
game
released
yeah,
as
game of
Game of Death. Game of Death. Oh man, I would give up half my life to see that movie finished. I would. Just the potential of that movie.
Mhm.
Oh man. He died going to a meeting for that movie. Or like he was going to a meeting before, and then he passed away.
I think what. Sorry.
Makes so
He-
sad.
I've heard Jesse like say that so many times that it's just like I've become immune to it. But I think what they do interesting is just like how they portray all the other actors, like the Japanese people, definitely look really goofy in this movie.
Yeah.
Especially the two like henchmen at the beginning.
Yeah, they're made to look really villainous.
Yeah.
Oh, and their
And-
wigs are terrible.
Yeah, their wigs are so bad,
Yeah.
and the one guy has like the real, like really buck teeth. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's just
And the
like
clothes are so like big shoulders, flamboyant, like samurai style.
Yeah. Is that not how they might have dressed in that time period?
I have no idea.
I don't know either.
But I mean, it's really dramatic because even other people in the same dojo, they're just wearing gis.
Yeah. Are they like ranking?
I think
higher?
they're. I think just in the movie, they're just made to stand out.
Okay.
I think.
maybe they're trying to like have symbolism about who really is the sick man of Asia.
I mean, maybe. But yeah, there's some messaging in here. I think maybe at the time or at the time the movie was portrayed in
Yeah.
of Japanese occupancy of China. Is
No, it's Shanghai is kind of like a melting pot of
Okay.
Asia.
it? Okay.
There's a lot of different cultures
Yeah.
there. And I think where they call it the international zone is kind of what they're trying to portray there. And
Okay.
just throughout history, just a lot of racism between Chinese, Japanese,
Yeah.
and other Asian cultures down there.
Yeah. Which is terrible. Like the scene where you get where he's trying to enter in the park and it says there's no dogs and Chinese allowed and
Mhm.
they allow a person with a dog to walk through and
Yeah.
then they're like, well, if you get on your hands and knees, we'll.
Right.
And it's like, yeah, you better beat his ass. Like,
Yeah.
like
I
that.
mean, which is funny because the guard is like a Sikh Indian. and
Yeah.
So he's also Asian. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's just all
Yeah.
just racism crossed everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, I read something about that I remember if it was this podcast or podcast before, but Bruce Lee didn't like the racial messages in this movie, so he quit.
I
after
mean,
this movie, and also they always had conflicts.
yeah.
I
mean,
guess
the
fight
racism is
choreography.
part of the messaging here, so
Yeah,
yeah.
but I don't think Bruce Lee liked to
Put it out there in the first
emphasis.
place.
Yeah, I think like he wanted to show that Chinese were strong, but not like
Mm-hmm. Beating
bring
up
emphasis.
Japanese people.
Yeah, like nothing like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I remember there was an interview with him, and maybe we'll play a clip of it. I don't know if we can. But someone asked him like, "Hey, do you see yourself as a Chinese man?" And he goes like, "No, I just see myself as like there's only one human race, like part of the human race." So very,
which I think is different from Jackie Chan's philosophy.
yeah,
Yeah. Very much Chinese, I think.
interesting.
Yeah.
Look up Jackie Chan's political affiliation. No, kidding.
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't think the romance works in this movie.
I mean, it's really brief.
Yeah,
It's very little setup.
yeah.
Because I had to look online, like, why is he interested in this person in the first place? But there's backstory already to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
That's pretty much it. I don't know about
you
the
guys.
romance.
You guys are the ones that are saying like, yeah. What was it again?
What?
His acting in this movie hits another
Wait,
level.
which character?
Which disguise you talking about? Which version of?
Final fight. How do you guys feel?
Have you seen it with lightsabers?
What? There's an edit with lightsabers.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's great. I think I like it better than the Big Boss ending fight for sure, where they're just rolling around with each other.
Yeah.
At least this one, he fights the shorter guy, right? No, he goes through like a whole like trail of bodies,
Mm-hmm.
and then eventually he gets to like the shorter guy, which he like punches him in the balls like a couple of times, and
then Petrov.
he does this weird thing, in this movie in particular, where like he's coming up to the people, and like after he defeats them, like he like slowly like shakily pushes them away, which I don't understand why that.
Intimidation.
I guess,
dramatic reveal.
just like stare into the camera and just slowly push him away. A little weird, but I mean, I think I would probably be afraid.
Maybe they were trying to go a completely different direction with like I feel like there's some horror aspects in this movie.
Yeah, if there is, I mean,
It's pretty interesting.
the other one, Big Boss, has horror in it and gore and stuff. I'm curious to see what Wei Lo does also besides this. Not as bloody as the Big Boss,
No.
but still there's some blood in here, a little bit.
When the guy gets hit on top of the head with the nunchucks,
Yeah. Holds his head.
Yeah.
and then the ketchup squirts up.
Yeah.
Very orange blood.
Yeah.
Not as orange as the Shaw Brothers blood.
True.
I love some Shaw Brothers movies though. And then he goes to Petrov, and then he has some trouble, but not like a lot of trouble. He does his like his neck chop, like
Yeah. Across the trachea.
yeah, that doesn't feel good. I've had that. Not like
Not a chop.
just hit myself.
like-
Yeah.
Yeah. I've had like a dodgeball hit me there, so.
Oh dang, violent. Next movie, Dodgeball? No, I'm kidding. And then he gets to Shizuki, and he's hiding at first because he's a little beach.
With his sword in
Yeah.
the corner.
Yeah. And then he's just slapping his sword with nunchucks.
Dude, yeah, that was exciting though.
Yeah.
And then it gets a little tiny little cut on his chest.
Yeah, he doesn't lick it this time, does he?
No.
I don't
No,
think so.
No.
Yeah.
I-
And then
Which surprised me because I feel like he does that in all the movies he's done.
I don't think he does it in Way of the Dragon or this one.
Huh.
Maybe he only does it in one movie then.
He does it in Big Boss, Enter the
Into
Dragon, Game of Death.
I don't remember Game of Death, dude.
I don't think he gets cut like that. I don't think there's any weapons like that. So no, so just 2 movies, but it's so Bruce Lee.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. End Fight's better than the first one, and I would say, since I can't remember Drunken Master, it's better than Drunken Master's End Fight. But I was really tired when I watched Drunken Master, so doesn't count.
Okay.
Always really tired.
No, I watched this first before Drunken Master, and I watched them back to back.
Oh,
Yeah.
back to back.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
And so definitely
Hey.
this final fight was more memorable. But mostly just because of some of the goofy stuff that happens before that, with the slow motion, the sword flying in the air, and then he's
Pulls him in.
Oh yeah, so
Yeah.
bad.
But it's
And-
memorable though.
Yeah, I don't think they had. Maybe they had slow motion, or does it slow down the film?
Slow down film.
Because I feel like some of his punches and just holding it, he's actually moving slow like that. Because I
Yeah.
feel like the clothes on the people are moving like they would in real time. So I feel like some of the scenes they just we're just gonna do this.
Yeah, I mean that is another
in-
way to do slow motion. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I forgot to mention in the Drunken Master, some of the film is played backwards to get some of the
Oh, yeah.
effects. I forgot
Yeah,
about
that's
that.
classic
Yeah.
stunt work.
Yeah. Forgot about that.
Yeah, like the towel wrapping around the guy's face.
Really?
I noticed that one.
I
And-
remember him flipping back onto a table.
Yes, that
yeah,
one too.
that one was pretty noticeable.
Yeah. Mostly so high stunts,
Yeah.
trying to hide his face.
Or was this during that podcast?
I don't know.
Yeah, I know. I forgot about that until just now. Forgot about the stunts
Yeah.
because we forgot to talk about Jackie Chan stunts.
We'll just cut it in right now.
Yeah.
I keep yawning. I'm sorry.
John's so bored of this movie already.
I'm just tired.
Would you say Bruce Lee movie wise, would this, based on what you remember, how would you rank them?
I don't really remember Game of Death, so that's kind of a hard one for me to mark.
If we're doing the American release, it's low. It's the lowest one.
Maybe, yeah. Enter the Dragon's probably number 1 for me.
Yeah.
And then Way of the Dragon's the one with Chuck Norris, right?
That's the one Chuck Norris.
Maybe Way of the Dragon next. So the 2 dragons are top 2.
Yeah.
And then these two Big Boss and Fist of Fury
Depends
kinda-
on the day.
It depends on the day. Yeah, it really does. And then Game of Death, I guess I would just definitely put at the bottom just because I don't really remember it, to be honest.
Yeah.
I just know it for the iconic jumpsuit. And,
Yeah. That jumpsuit right there.
yeah, that one right there. You can't see on camera, but you can kind of see the yellow. It looks like a lightning bolt almost.
Yeah.
Um,
That's a Bruce Lee shirt.
but yeah, the first 2 can just flip depending on how I feel.
Yeah. Okay. Way of the Dragon, Enter the Dragon? Or you mean the first chronological 2?
The first chronological.
Oh,
2.
okay, okay. Bless
Bless you.
you.
Thank you.
Jinx.
Out of the 2 movies you've seen from Bruce Lee, what's your...
I think I like
Ranking.
Big Boss more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
I feel like there's more variety of sets
Yeah, there is.
because you've basically got the same street but slightly dressed up differently
Yeah. Yeah. This one.
for Fist of Fury. It's
Yeah.
isn't that the same street?
They go
And
back and forth between the 2 schools so often.
Yeah, so you see them walking out of their own buildings a lot.
Yeah.
It's the same street, just slightly different outside
Yeah.
facade. So I was like, that's
Are they
funny.
right next to each other? No,
Yeah, are they just the
Hey, go march over to that school, and it's right across the street.
Hop over the fence. Hey, stop killing our people.
Yeah. Just throw trash over there. It's just, I can tell really quickly. It's like, this is the same street. This is pretty low budget.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I felt like, yeah, it was more fun watching him go different places.
Yeah,
in
that's true.
Big Boss.
Yeah,
All the brothers disappearing too.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, maybe just Big Boss is third.
I'm thinking about it. This one moved up higher, but the Big Boss does have a lot of good things too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have like the harbor you visit a couple times. You visit the marketplace once or twice, the gambling area.
Yeah.
You visit their house. You
The
visit
whorehouse.
the brothel,
Yeah. The Ice House.
the ice house. You visit the mausoleum. I think it's a mausoleum in real life, but the Big Boss's house.
Yeah.
There's a lot more. It feels
You feel like you
bigger.
explore the whole island that he's on.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that. The set designs and everything.
You
are
also have the
just-
graveyard in this one, where he was hiding out at.
Oh yeah.
Where
Yeah.
his master is buried.
Yeah. Okay.
But they don't really fight there or do anything. He's
No, he just fights some with tongues.
yeah.
I didn't get a response from John.
It's too much now. You've overloaded
He's
him.
immune.
It's not. No
just wait
effect.
until Kung Pao. uh, he's gonna hate this movie when I'm done with him.
Well, he's seen it before, so he knows.
What did you say? I don't understand him.
You've seen Kung Pao before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
definitely.
You saw how short our Drunken Master podcast was?
Yes. Yes.
Cook Pal's not even going to be half of that.
Kung Pao. I feel like you can talk way more about Kung Pao than both
the
of these
comedy
movies.
and the stunts.
Yeah. And there's a whole movie cut into a movie. Like there's a lot to say. There's not a movie like Kung Pao I can think of.
Hmm.
It's not a great movie, but it's a unique movie.
I think that's the most fun about it.
Yeah. Yeah. The closest thing that Kung Pao compare it to is Most Extreme Elimination Challenge. That's the closest thing to Kung Pao I can think of.
Alrighty.
Who's
Well,
that by?
if we have nothing left to say about Fist of Fury, then
It's a
I'm
TV
just
show.
gonna-
I'll show it to you.
Jugs and plugs. Subscribe to us on Google Podcasts,
Awesome.
Apple Podcasts.
Goodbye.
What?
No, I'm just kidding.
Did you have anything else you wanted to
I
say?
don't think so.
Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube. Like, comment, share. What's your favorite Bruce Lee movie? Since we asked what your favorite Jackie Chan movie was.
Yeah.
This has been the Legendary Sip Podcast. And join us next time for... Which one are we doing first?
I don't know.
For
Wait. I don't know.
Silence of the Lambs, because
Yay.
A for Albert.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay. Sounds good.
And will this be the sip we've been looking for?
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Ooh, prepare for the spookiness. The ominousness of October.
Ooh.